Hallo und wir sind wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel. Nachdem wir, ja, zumindest den ersten Teil unserer Klassenkameraden wiedergefunden haben. Wir haben beim letzten Mal Vieh, Elliot und Makias zusammengetrommelt, die wir in Calais gefunden haben, also in der Calais-Region. Sind dann Richtung die Twin Dragon Bridge gegangen, also Richtung Galway Fortress, um uns dort mit ja, Elliots Dad zusammen zu tun, weil sie ja doch gerade gegen die British Armies sozusagen am Kämpfen sind. Und ja, haben gegen Zephyr gekämpft. Wurden dann von of Greg und Claire so ein bisschen gerettet. Und wir haben eine gute Unterstützung bekommen und ja, nun wollen wir eine Base of Operations in Emir aufbauen. Weswegen wir jetzt dann gleich zurückgehen mit Claire Richtung Emir. So. Ich würde gerade double checken. Haben wir das gemacht? Gerne mal checken. Achso, also so, Chapter 2. Und wir haben aber geredet. Das heißt, wir wollen jetzt. Ja. Zu Valimar gehen, da Claire gesagt hat, bitte wartet auf mich ganz kurz. Entsprechend warten wir hier. This is where we're supposed to wait for the captain to finish up her preparations. Is there anything else we need to do, or should we just wait here? Let's just wait here. Wir haben uns das letzte Mal hier schon umgeguckt. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. Oh, you're not in uniform. That'd be something of a walking target if we were to travel to an alliance rural area dressed like that after all. This outfit doesn't look too strange on me, does it? No, absolutely not. You look so different in it that it took me for a moment to recognize it was you. Yeah, it really suits you. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers all of a sudden. Can't blame a guy for falling for a pretty girl, Fee. That's what we do. I think this is one mystery about humans I'm content not trying to get my head around. You're ready to depart, then? My dad. I've given my subordinates their orders. They will be backing you up as best as they can in my absence. Should you need anything, let me know. Let them know. They will be able to get in contact with me if need be. Very well, leave everything here to us. In return, I'll be counting on you to support the young lions of the Academy. I will, sir. Elliot? I'm astounded by just how much stronger you've become in less than a year. You might not appreciate me saying this, but everything you've done has just confirmed in my mind that sending you to Force was the right choice after all. Honestly, Dad, I feel the same way. It wasn't what I wanted to do originally, but if not for an warning there, I never would have met all of my friends. So while I couldn't imagine I would ever feel this way at the time, I'm really grateful to you now. I'm glad to hear that. Looking at you now, it's clear that you're finally ready to forge your own path through life and make your own choices. As such, once this war is over, and this nation is back to the way it was, if you still wish to live your life as a musician, you have my full support. Aww. Oh, that was so sweet. Er ist ein cooler Dad, not gonna lie. Actually allow that? Or to my word? You needn't rush to decide what you want to do now, though. I imagine that if we keep fighting alongside the classmates, you eventually realize what you want to do. And the choice reached after long, serious thought is not one you will regret. Thanks, Dad. To tell you the truth, I'm really not sure what I want to do anymore, but by this war's end, I'm sure I'll know too. That's my boy. Well, I wish all of you luck and good health. Take care of yourself. Und er zeigt einfach nur, dass, klar, Gray kommt aus einem militärischen Hintergrund. Dementsprechend ist es im Gebilde ja natürlich schon so, dass ein Sohn auch diese Schiene einschlägt. Aber primär ging es einfach nur darum, guck dir erstmal diesen Weg an, entscheide dann auch, ob es was für dich ist oder nicht. Und schließe dich nicht schon sofort auf einen Weg ein, ohne vielleicht andere Optionen vorher dir anzugucken oder in Betracht zu ziehen. Und das ist noch zum Schluss. Weiter. The best to you too, sir. Also allgemein so ein Ding, was man sich so ein bisschen in sich reinkriegen sollte, vor allem wenn man jünger ist. Man muss sich nicht sofort auf einen bestimmten Weg sofort festnageln. Man hat mehr als genug Möglichkeiten, sich im Nachhinein immer noch zu entscheiden. To get it. Ich frage mich, warum wir auf einmal so random Spirit Path benutzen können. Um ehrlich zu sein. Weil wir sind jetzt gerade nicht in der... Obwohl, vielleicht sind wir in der Nähe von Ruinen des Animismus, aber... Ja. Why does this place look so familiar? Because it's the end of Valimar Valley, we came here during our trip. Looks like you managed to make it back safely. Whoa, it's seriously traveled all the distance? Just like that? My legs feel kinda like jelly. It's astounding what the divine light is capable of. In the same way, it's disturbing to think the Azure Knight may be capable of this as well. We got that right. The last thing we need is that thing showing up in front of us out of nowhere. Keep in mind, using the Spirit Path consumes plenty of mana, and the places where you can use it are limited. It has its uses, yes, but doesn't you think there are too many negatives to design a full-scale operation around it? Decreasing into an active state. What? Is he alright? Between battles earlier and using the Spirit Path to get here, he must have used up all the mana he had. Just let him rest for a day, and she should be able to recover enough to travel again. I guess a good night for you, huh? Thanks, Valimar. We shouldn't have been able, you wouldn't have been able to reunite if not for your help, so thanks. Don't need to thank me. Don't hesitate to call me again should a need arise. Alright, we need to get back to Ymir before the sun sets. Just step, okay? Will do. You look like he's sleeping a lot more peacefully now. Father by now outside his condition has been gradually improving. As it will likely be some time before he regains consciousness. See. If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to tell us. We guess, so we need to chip in and do our part. Reading your friends are always so sweet. I appreciate your will, but I know how tired all of you must be. I think it would be best if you spend the day relaxing. Perhaps I could even set tomorrow aside as a day off. But why not? Valimar's out of commission anyway, so we're going to be here whether we like it or not. Plus, you gotta get in some R&R where you still can. It's hard to take it easy when we're still not sure if the rest of us are even safe. As much as I agree with you, Elliot, I think they are probably right. We need to be at our peak when you're out looking for them. I know you have that logic. Like Celine said, we're stuck here anyway, so let's make the most of this well-deserved break. Roger! I think I'll start tinkering with the town's communications equipment and... Ja, und damit skippen wir so ein paar Tage Valimar Day. It's kind of weird to have a day off. I guess I could kill time hanging out with the others. It wouldn't hurt to go out to the valley and get some light experiences in either. We have bonding points. Yep. Unsere Bonding-Events sind wieder zurück. Und dadurch, dass wir ja den Perk mitgenommen haben, dass wir extra Bonding-Points kriegen, heißt das, wir gucken uns wieder alles an. So. Jetzt gucke ich erstmal gerade, was haben wir jetzt noch für den Tag. Könnten Recipe holen. Ah, genau. Das ist das, was ich schon vorher mal checken wollte, aber das ist jetzt da. Und wir haben einen Sidequest danach. Ja, ich würde sagen, wir machen erstmal die Bonding Events. Oh, wir haben direkt eine hier in Mansion. Hey, where are you? Also das ist da, das ist unser Zimmer. Fair enough. Ah, that's free. Breakfast was really good today. Your mom's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. Wish I could do that. Oh, I never expected Fee would be interested in cooking. I'm not great, but maybe we could help her out. Sure. But it's not late to start. Too late to start. Still got a day off, but I'm glad to practice. Would you? Thanks, let's do that. Yeah, sure, let's move over to the kitchen and get started. So, what are we making? We've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure. Feed rations. We still got a lot more traveling ahead of us, so I thought it would be a good idea to prep some. Oh, feed rations, like the ones used by the army? It's actually not a bad idea, Fee. There is no telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So you know how to make them? Yep, I helped make them back in the co-op and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were laying low in Calic too. Sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Finden began teaching me the best way to make field rations. The difference in experience all too obvious. Eventually the time to assemble their new creation came and... Well, they certainly taste unique. In the sense that they don't really taste much like anything at all. Just think of the food we had at Garaya Fortress. This tastes even worse. We didn't get them for fun though, just to get nutrition in the field. The Marcus didn't have an easy time with them. It was like they had a life train out of them. You know, I get there just to have food to eat in combat situation, but why not try to make them a bit tastier? Why? Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this, but to say the rest of us aren't is an understatement. Besides, if you're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? I guess. Keeping everyone well up is just as important as keeping everyone fed. A really good chance to put a cooking class at the academy to use too. Yeah, ready to see what we can do? Just experiments to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonably edible. Yeah. As Garnet mentioned, they threw in one ingredient after another, and one might expect this also led to one failure after another, but in the end, they actually gave up, and as Green's mother was more than happy to help. Wow, those are pretty good. Here they are. Hooray! I do believe adding a few herbs could make this much of a difference. Oh ja, Kräuter können so viel machen, um halt einfach Geschmack in was reinzukriegen. Seems like there's more to cooking than meets the eye. Hey, Creed. It's not easy, but putting in the efforts worth it in the long run. Of these versions, have anything to say about it? Sure, I'd fun prepping them to go with someone too. Unlike in a co-op. Did you say something? Just that it was a good learning experience. Thanks, Ring. And after that, they tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had the recipe fresh in mind. Dann können wir jetzt nächstes Tor machen. I'm sure glad we managed to back from Kadik, alright? Was it a risky venture? Sure, but we found your classmate and even managed to join up with Captain Blair. So I'd say it all paid off in spades. I second that. Thanks in large part to you, too. I never could have done half of that on my own. All I did is back you up a little. It's kinda what we princess do. Speaking of, it's time for me to get back to work. Your mom asked me to do something for her. It's not even a joke either. And after that, I've got stuff dealing with the village's defenses. So, never a dull moment when you're me. And it all sounds swamped. We're supposed to be taking today to rest. I feel like I should probably help him out with whatever Mom asked him to do. What my Mom asked you to do anyway. Can I be out with it if you want? I mean, I am her son. Really? That would be great. She told me she lost her wedding ring during the chaos of the Jaeger attack. This ain't gonna be easy to find, so an extra pair of eyes is very much appreciated. And so Roline and Thor started working together to hunt down the missing ring. As small as Emil Rose, searching for a small ring in a place covered in snow was like searching for a white pom on a foggy day. Ja, gute Comparison, also gute Vergleich, to be honest. However, they persevered, combing the village from top to bottom and... Beam picked up Lucia's ring. Oh, this is it. This is Mom's wedding ring. Oh, then I'm out here. Well, I guess that's taken care of. I'm glad we managed to find it. You can't get much more important than a wedding ring. No kidding. Thanks for having me, look. Ciao. Well, the cold's starting to get to you. No surprise. We've been scoping around every wreck of this snowy ground for a while now. One of the baths after you hand this back to your own? Oh, that's an idea. Ring in hand, they returned to the mansion, and after delivering safely to Arena's mother, who was overjoyed at its safe return, they walked together to the Phoenix Wings. And I feel like a hot bath after a hard day of work. Really washes all the tiredness away and brings you back to life. It really does. Thanks again for letting me have you out, huh? I didn't have to do all that. Shouldn't I be thanking you? And come on, it's all part of the job. We've taken a lot longer to find without your help, too. Looks like those field studies of yours paid off after all. Maybe. At the very least, I know joining the academy has allowed me to do all kinds of things I couldn't have otherwise. Finding Mom rings so quickly was a result of that or not, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Why did you choose to go there anyway? Were you planning on becoming a soldier? That was the plan originally. Back then I felt as though I was a burden to my family, so I'd become independent. Before joining the army would let me do that while making use of my combat skills. Huh. Keep in mind that was then. Now I feel like I want to do something else. Something I've set for myself, rather than feeling like I've been pushed into. I still don't know what it is though. Kind of a headache, huh? Not at all. These things take time. Oh yeah? You know, there was a time when I used to be all alone. I had no friends, no family, no one to rely on at all. Then one day, by total coincidence, I ran into old Mich, who started giving me jobs to take care of as an intermediary. Though at that point, I had lived alone for so long, as I kept trying to isolate myself out of sheer stubbornness. Oh wow. It's kind of hard to imagine seeing you as you are now. Kind of single person always been how they are now, or people are constantly changing. Still, despite all that, I went on to meet a certain somebody who changed my life forever, and eventually became a bracer. It's fate, just like my fighting alongside you guys now. And you never know what fate got in store for you. Fate, huh? You've got all your classmates at your side, or you will, anyway. Sure, it will all work out just fine for you. Got a promise from a guy who's walked a tough road to get where he is too. Thanks, I sure hope that's the case. We'll get our hands too full to do any serious thinking right now, but I'll keep thinking it over when I can. Thors stayed in the bed for a while longer, enjoying its invigorating warmth, before stepping out and leaving the Phoenix Wings. Und er hat wieder mal so casually am Ansprechen davon, dass er mit viel zu tun hatte. Aber ja. Das nächste zeigt hier drüben. Hello, Claire. As I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger and in turn allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I would also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village. Can't thank you enough, Captain. The people can rest easy knowing they've got a team watching over them. No thanks necessary. It was as if I have left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that it's the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy too. I wonder if there's anything I can do to help keep the village safe. Something I could help you with? I'll keep this place safe, so just say the word. You might guide me to the outskirts of town? There's one concern I would like to put to rest if I can. Gladly. We got a Captain Claire down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. Well, here we are. This is the place. It does seem like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, then it's safe for would-be intruders to use too. Actually, well, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it like that before. Still, now we know. I've already seen to it that the route those Jaegers use is secured, but I'd like to take some of the measures here too. Now to mark this area on my map as a potential target for security, but... something's here. Oh, there's so many of them. They must have warned us while we were busy talking, which means this location also has plenty of blind spots. Taking on those many at once isn't going to be easy. You should try and find another way to... no, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. I don't even won't take but the moment. Against all of these things? Kann man read, das ist auch kein Problem mit den Viechern. Und ja, das ist ihr S-Craft. Und ja, sie nutzt Spiegel, um ihre Laser zu reflekten und Gegner was zu treffen. Oh. Like I said, a moment. Ich glaube, das ist auch irgendwie für Claires Theme, oder? Und das ist ein cooles Theme. Passt auf jeden Fall zu Claire. Still, not only is this an easy route for invaders to navigate, it doubles as excellent camouflage along the way. I have to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route. That was incredible, Captain. Only to take on those monsters alone, you took them all down in one fell swoop. I can still hardly believe it. Oh, not at all. It was nothing special, really. I'm only estimating the point of impact for the mirror devices based on their positions, reflection speeds, and trajectories. Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds plenty incredible to me. Und ja, ich glaube, das Das kann nicht so einfach jeder. So schnell einfach, vor allem, wenn man bedenkt, wie viele Reflexionen sie damit getriggert hat. This is nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of a tense combat situation. You know, I think I understand just how much you're really capable of. I don't know how you came to be known as the Ice Maiden in the first place. I admit it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was the one to give me that name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all that he did for me. He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging when I had nowhere to go. He gave me a place to use my abilities, but... My apologies, I shouldn't be saying any of this to you. I may have been unable to repay him while he was still alive, but I will do all I can to repay him in the ways I have left. You can count on us on that front too. You're not just going to sit back and force everything on you. You want to be there for you when you need it at every step of the way. That's sweet. Thank you, Reen. Once I returned to Emir, Reen helped Captain Claire and improved the village's security arrangements. Ich hab so niedriges Link-Level mit dir. Oh boy. Dabei mag ich Claire im Combat. So. Was mag ich alles? Twice a minute you here, Marcus. What are you up to? Oh, not much. Just something to about around here. The Seagulls really did the number on this place, and since they put us up early in the year, I want to pay them back. Oh, that's very generous of you. But don't overwork yourself, okay? I won't. I know how important rest is to productivity, so I'm not going to jeopardize that. Once I finish up here, I'm going to unwind with some long overdue studying. Wow. You're the only person who would consider studying a form of rest. Fair. As crazy as fate as studying sounds, that might not actually be a bad idea. Right, put on you. If I be finished up here, then maybe the letter is used the restroom to study together. Oh, can't think of a downside. Let's do this, shall we? By pooling their efforts, Marcus and Reen finished up the Phoenix Wings in record time. And once they gathered up their study materials, they grabbed the table inside and got straight to studying. You can't think of anyone else who would consider studying a break. You're one of a kind, Marcus. As easy as it is to forget at times like these, we are technically students. I'll be on planning on deriding me as a bookworm, just like Jesus does. I wouldn't dream of it. If anything, I agree with you. It's been over a month since we were last at the academy, and I spent most of the time asleep in the mountains. I haven't had a chance to study at all. We didn't have any opportunities to study while we were laying low in Celtic either, so don't feel bad. But now that we have the chance, I think we should. We can't let the students back at force get ahead of us. Very boring to old glasses like usual, that is. Still, getting together like this makes me think of when we were studying for midterms. At the time, I was so focused on cramming whatever I could get into my head, I didn't even notice. But looking back, it was kind of fun doing all that together. I was thinking something like that too, actually. Funny how that works. And when we respect that, all the more reason why we need to dedicate ourselves to taking it back from the Alliance. I'm sure I speak for both of us when I say I don't just want to look back on those days. I want to experience them again. By the way, ich bin auch so ein kleines bisschen neidisch darauf, dass die halt aufgrund von, also eigentlich aufgrund einfach nur von Zusammengehörigkeit in der Schule solche starke, ja, so starke Beziehungen eigentlich, ja, aufgebaut haben und das innerhalb von nur einem halben Jahr. Not gonna lie, ich hatte bei weitem nicht so einen guten Klassenzusammenhalt als wie Class 7. Bei weitem nicht. Allgemein in meiner kompletten Klassenstufe gab es eigentlich sowas wie Klassenzusammenhalt eigentlich so gut wie gar nicht. Also, ja. Agreed. You still got plenty of time left to be students, but I don't want to waste another minute. Oh, what are you two up to? Oh, hi guys. Wait, are you two studying? Now? You guys are so weird. As I so eloquently expressed to Reen earlier, now is the best time to study. And you two are welcome to join, if you like. Cracking open a book will do you some good. By the way, ich frage mich, wie viel es nicht kalt sein kann in ihrem Outfit. Wie gesagt, das Outfit passt ihr. Auch ihren Combat-Style und alles. Es passt ihr. Aber im Winter? Nope. I'd rather book it instead. Don't even think about taking one more step, Faye. Well, I suppose I could join in for a while. Come to the team. Take a seat here. With two new participants secured, the study session began, and together they quietly worked their way through one subject after another, each of them dutifully explained by the very enthused Machias. Right. So, Store. Ich will gerade überlegen, ob ich das Recipe nicht schon. Genau, Tomato Jelly. Das ist ein Buch, was man sich gerade im General Store kaufen kann. So, wo ist Elliot? Elliot is in. Alright. Elliot is in. I was so relieved to find out that it was alright. The hardest part of our time in Celtic was not knowing, you know. Ah, geez, sorry, I really shouldn't be saying this stuff if you're dad in the state he is. Oh, don't worry about it. Father Bernard tells me that he's making a steady career and that he should wake up before we know it. Hope we get to see yours again soon, Elliot. Ah, me too. But he's out there fighting right now, so I've got to do the same. I can't waste my time just sitting around. Daddy's giving me support. I need to bring this war to an end and finally get on with the life I want to live. Sounds like his dad's parting words are weighing on him pretty heavily. He'll be hanging out for 10 weeks. I'll say we go outside and get some air. If there's anything you want to do, talk about, I would be able to lend an ear. Thanks, Reen. There's actually something I would like to show you. Feeling good, so mirror with a few. Okay, I'm ready. Isn't that the violin you always use back at the academy? Yeah, I managed to bring it with me. I know it was probably the last thing I should have been thinking about him, but I couldn't bear to part from it. That sounds on you. Though, naturally, I didn't get any time to play when we were hiding Celtic. It's been about a month, so I'm probably really rusty, but do you mind if I play for a bit? Oh, go for it. I would love to hear you play again. Alright then, let's start with something nice and simple. Oh, one of the strings snapped. Yep. It shouldn't be a surprise. I used to loads back in the wind orchestra. And it was all that craziness from the Bürgerkrieg Academy, and I couldn't spare the time to maintain it like usual. What's wrong? Oh, something just got all nervous all of a sudden. I was wondering if I'd be able to keep enjoying music like I always have. Idiot? To me, music is more than just a hobby. It's an inseparable part of my life. But I know that I'm in the minority there. To most people, it's just something they enjoy to kill time or whatever. And if Borough the way that it is now, I can't help but wonder if people will even need the music the way I do in the future. If one day people will see it as being about as useful as this broken string. There's certainly a lot to have on one's mind, but I'm sure it won't come to that. It'll take a lot more than a civil war to make music disappear. As long as people like me, and like you, continue to enjoy it, it will always live on. I think so. Remember, our concert told us all about the power of music better than anything else ever could. Besides, a broken string isn't such a big deal. Once it's braced, you can get right back to playing. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. As someone who truly loves music, it's my duty to restore Bronia so everyone can share in my love of it again. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'll do it. Yes, the idea I know and love. I'm sure all the others want exactly the same thing too. Yeah, thanks, Rain. I feel a lot better after talking to you. You might have me replace the string? Oh. Oder wir werden sehen, wie sich die Liebe für Musik bei Elliot entwickelt und was für eine Rolle sie noch spielt. The two of them then worked together to replace the broken violin string. Afterwards, Elliot played for Reen again, the music coming from his violin as beautiful as ever. Okay, not gonna lie, auch die beiden haben sogar ein geringeres Link-Level als Claire. Ups. So. Dann kommen wir uns mal in die Zeitquest. Nah, you can't make them without any. There's gotta be some way we can get some. Oh no, we could go and have a look on the mountain path. Hey now, the mountain path is no place for children to be roaming around alone. Reen, how long have you been there? Not very long. So what are you trying to make? Well, he's trying to make a paper crane. Paper crane, like what they do in the East? Master Kavi showed me some once. He sent them to sick people to pray that they will get better, right? Yeah, Master Yu made one for me before when I had a fever. And he used a real big lathe to make it. He said they have the power of nature in them, so I'd get better right away. That's why I thought we could try making one too. But there's no big leaves in Emil. Oh, there's gotta be some way we can get one. I'm sure if you could make some for Mr. Baron, he would get better right away. So they went to make one for that. Will do. You offer to help, of course. You're doing all of this for my dad. It feels wrong not to pitch in. What if I went and got a big leaf for you? Oh, really? I'm pretty sure Master Kabe would have used a Fuki leaf for it. And I remember seeing some of those along the valley. Go take a look if you want. It's so dangerous for you guys, but it's fine if I go, so does that sound okay? Thanks, Reen. Want to make one too? Can I get two, please? Two it is. Should be too tough finding a couple of them along the valley, so here's hoping. Außerdem müssen wir noch bei Annabelle vorbei, die immer noch dort chillt. Should call the others if I'm heading out of the valley. Cool friends. Okay. Claire's actually a party member. Ja. Ich muss mir mal hier Orphans angucken. She had Möbius increase the potency of healing items. Why? Was gebe ich denn hier mal? Komm, Pandora. Auch wenn wir noch nicht so den EP haben, ist es... Ja. So. Das ist eine Frosted, Crystal Flat. Ich kann Ihnen noch mehr Strong geben, ja. Aber das lasse ich jetzt mal für Elliot. Teller wäre ganz nice. Oh, Space House, jupp. Forschung haben wir vielleicht nicht mal so schlecht. Spellbreaker. Kannst du 2 kriegen. Force Schuhe. Dann würde ich hier gerne noch Mind und Peak hat erstmal reingeben. Aber jetzt die gerade nicht. Okay. Did we fight? Nee, wir haben Monkey noch nicht gefightet. Ich muss mal dann noch dasselbe machen. Was sind wir Deutschen für Crafts? KO 50%, was auch krass ist. Delay 25. Hurry on 100%. Freeze und Accelerate. Okay. Not gonna like accelerate schmeckt. Das ist einfach noch mal ein besseres Modi-Raid. Oh, da ist Annabelle. So you're still hanging now, huh? Are you? This calls for a celebration. Well, if you consider me giving you more items to trade points for something celebratory. First of all, one of those items is a brand new rod. Oh, try it out and for greatness in the fishing world. Oh, you just said. Thank you, Annabelle. So, was könnte man denn jetzt traden? Wir können nochmal einen Breeze. Und einen Blind. Nehmen wir gerne mit. Und eine Warrior Badge. Gut. Oh, yeah, I can insta-killing now. Yes. Dass man On-Field-Gegner killen kann, ist wieder da. Here we go, that seems like a high-quality Vogelleaf. But I just need one more. There aren't any more here, but I'm bound to run into another one if I keep up the search elsewhere. Das heißt, ich sollte actually mehr Gegner mitnehmen. Ah, okay. Wenn ich sie schon kann. Das ist ja weit. Außerdem Tactics. Yep. Das heißt, E-Mail Ready wird ein relativ nices Sapphire Farm Spot werden. Früher oder später. Mangis müssen wir fighten, aber Altair kann
Ja.
Also vor allem so, aber Altair Cannon. Ja, das ist der Grund, warum ich so gerne mit Vieh rumrenne. Konnten wir in Code C1 nicht so sehr nutzen, aber hier ist es halt gerade. So like red Fugi. I was expecting to find one of these. They're really rare. Alright, these should be perfect for kicking off. Ich kann einer mal gucken, noch ein paar Monster mitzunehmen. Okay, Magie. Man geht nicht unbedingt, weil ich nicht einfach auf der Map one-shotten kann, aber gut. Das ist halt einfach easy Separate. Green, did I find the leaves? I sure did. Green had all the 2 Fugia leaves. Yay! So it looked just like the leaf Master Yun used. Oh, there's a red one too. This one's so rare and pretty, I bet he'll get better even faster. Yeah, okay, let's get these so we can... Let's go make these so we can give them to Mr. Baron. Figurine. Thanks. There's something from us. A Michi plushie. A Laterine. Doing it for your help. Und ja, Michi creept jetzt schon wieder an uns ran. That's great to see them in such high spirits. There's so many people worried about him. That's going to have to hurry up and get better soon. True. So, sollen wir jetzt kurz mal hier noch reingehen, weil wir wollten ja mal noch traden. Ich glaube, wir geben uns einfach eine Simmeril Orshop. Das ist halt... Ich glaube, ein sehr guter Use. Can analyze? Komm, upgrade mir mal hier ein paar. Wurde. Das sieht ab, brauchen wir jetzt nicht unbedingt. Impassion. Sind wir so ein paar. Und so, wir haben unsere ganzen Running Points, dann gehen wir erstmal noch hier runter. Over this marine, taking a day off. Hey Gerald. And here, we're just getting the Marinara before we head out again tomorrow. Is it so? Well, it's nice to see you kids made it back to us. Take all the time you need before you go out there and knock them dead, okay? Thanks, you will. Incidentally, what were you doing over on the mountain path? Oh, I was just having a look at the slope. It's covered in more snow than ever, perfect for snowboarding. Oh yeah, totally slipped my mind. I get the courses are still up and running? Sure are, you kids did some solid work building them. Giving you to take your mind off of things, they're always open. Might even have a prize or two in store if you manage to clear them. And now I'm curious, thanks for that, up. Und ja, wir haben jetzt ein Snowboarding-Minigame. Genau, Snowboard! Snowboard. Oh, das Boden sieht nice aus. E-Course. Also, ich habe sogar schon eine Best Time. Gucken, wie gut ich das noch kann. Clean und sogar die Best Time geschafft. Sehr schön.
Yoshi, yatta zo!
Sehr clean. Not bad, it's only beginner's course, but not bad. Yeah, here's a prize, go ahead and take it. Sehr schön, wir kriegen auch noch die Rewards. I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you like sporting again, just come on by. Absolutely, we'll see you then. Sehr schön, wenn ich einfach mal so, kenne ich die Steuerung überhaupt noch und alles? Ja, easy, habe meinen eigenen Rekord geschlagen. Ich find's schön. So, damit wollen wir den Tag aber auch schon abschließen. Ich hole noch mal ganz kurz was zu trinken, bevor wir das machen. Ich habe extra noch Erdbeersaft kalt gestellt, weil ich so Bock auf Erdbeersaft heute habe. So.
Yoshi.
Jetzt kann ich auch schon mal meinen Guide weitergehen. So. Yeah, we know, we rest. Achso, ich muss immer noch mal Open Slots mal angucken. Perfekt. 35 AP ist das, was man kriegen kann, und das haben wir auch.
Oh, Rank Up だな。
Und
こいつはギルドからの気持ちだ。
Erst jetzt. Ich mach mal was Fenster zu. So. Wir kriegen schon Annealing Hard. Und Lack.
お疲れさん。頑張ったじゃないか。
Well then, it's time to get going. We're going to be using Valimar's power this time too, right? Yep, the spirit path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His march should have recovered by now. Yes, he should have. More than plenty after resting a whole day. I take it all of you are well rested too? Yep. Fine, thanks. Can't think of it. What happened to Thor and Captain Blair? I'm not sure. They had off somewhere early this morning. So for the delay, I thought we'd be back before now. Ready to go? I decided to do one more round to check Emi's defenses. I wanted to make sure the communications equipment I modified yesterday was functioning properly too. Good news is, everything is in tip-top shape, which means Emi has now got a line of communication with the 4th Armor Division and the RMP. Really? Talk about convenient. Still, Thor and I are in agreement that it wouldn't be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded. So a few of us should stay behind to keep an eye on things around here. That's probably for the best, yeah. Good idea. The bigger our group is, the more likely we are to stand out as suspicious even if we do use the spirit path. To even things out, I think it would be better to if Thor or you stayed behind, Captain. Read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around too. You can discuss this while we walk along up the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. We'll try to make your mind up before we get to Valimar. Sure thing, let's get going. See you in a bit, Mom. Right, take care. I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay? Of course. Back before you know it. And with more of our friends in town. Good. Sagt wurde mal mit two members und den Entwickler Total Oglayer. Quicker Leg aber ganz leider nicht mehr im Remove und das hätte ich sonst gerne, aber. Alright. Ich mag die Casual Outfit lieber. So, for exchange. Wie sieht es slottechnisch aus? Not much I can do, actually. Okay. Stimmt. Ich kann ja jetzt schon extrem krasse Spells nutzen. Ich glaube, die hebe ich mir wirklich für Endgame auf, weil die sind broken. Das ist mit Katze ganz nice, ne? Aber ich will noch nicht schon Katze verwenden. Weil mit Stufe Level 4 ist mir jetzt schon ein bisschen too much. Ja gut, das ist auch... Das funktioniert auch. Ist vielleicht nur etwas mindfrei. Yep, habe ich. Ich habe schon ein besseres CP-Cut frei. Ja, habe ich. Danke. Ist kein besseres Rekord hier. Huh. Interesting. Ist bei ihm drin? Ich hatte bei... Ach, wegen drin. Ja, ne. Gut. Dann ist mein Team gestellt. Ah, das ist unser nächstes Ziel. Whee. Travel to the end of the valley, the store will advance and it won't be possible to return to Emi for a while. Alright, here we are again. Oh, ich sehe jetzt schon nur einfach bei der Karte gucken, dass es gut ist, dass wir einen unserer Partymitglieder direkt mitnehmen. Einfach nur aus Story-Aspekten. Is he still asleep? Looks that way. Valimar, can you hear me? Reaction from an active state. Reboot complete. A reaction on secondary contractor waveforms detected. Ah, good. He's recovering of mana. Man, he really is amazing. I think I'm starting to get used to him, weird as that sounds. Okay, where to guys? Should probably double check where everyone currently is first. Remember, can you update us on where the others are? Repeating search. You have 10 remain secondary contractors are to the northeast in the North region. 3 are to the southeast in the Legram region. All their designs appear normal. Ah, they are still safe. Sounds that way. Well, if nothing happened to me, there's no way anything could have happened to the rest of us. I'm glad they're okay. Irgendwie war das aber auch viel mit euch. Viel für Reconnaissance und halt für Ausspionieren und darauf achten, dass halt keiner euch fängt, ist halt ein sehr guter Perk, um den zu haben. Yes, though there's no time to waste. Like Thors said, where to next? Both Nord and Legram are about the same distance away from here. I think Nord's a little bit closer though, if I recall. Any objections to going there? Nord's guy is homeland, right? I've never been, so I'm actually kind of excited to go. I'm the same boat as Elliot. Considering it's not actually Erebonian territory, I wouldn't be surprised if the war hasn't had much impact there too. I wouldn't be so sure. Have any info on that captain? I'm afraid not. We don't really have any resources to spare that far north at the moment. However, I do know that the Elite 3rd Armor Division is stationed there. That's not hard to imagine there being a rise in conflict between them and the North Provincial Army. That's true, we have to keep on our toes in North as much as anywhere else. So is that anything to note? We're going to be in danger regardless of where we go, so yeah. Besides, 3 of us are over there. A little danger is not enough to stop me from seeing them again. Great. Plus, it'd be nice to let everyone else know that you're alive too, Ring. Well, that sounds good to me too. That's that then. You leave as soon as you're ready. Just make sure you figure out who's coming and who's staying first. Yep. Of course we take Fee, of course we take Elliot, and of course we take Claire. Confirm. Kanal. Got more tactics, double checking. Yep. Yep, passt. Proceed. Time to go. I'll leave him in your care, you two. Don't worry, you'll take care of everything here. You'll be just fine. Oh, I'm not a bracer. Take care, guys. Oh, don't worry about us. We'll bring the others back safely, promise. We'll be as soon as we can. We'll be counting on you. Yeah, then we should be going. The Huns are well known for their vastness. They are going to need to be very careful once we arrive. Jean, we're ready when you are. And ready I am. I'm on the Spirit Path. Our destination is the North Highlands to the northeast. Acknowledged. Doing Spirit Path. This is my first time using the route or anything, but still. It feels though. But our classmates are waiting somewhere on the other side of this. Yep. I will stop at nothing to bring them back. Dreimal können wir raten, wo wir auch landen werden. Natürlich im Steinkreis. Where are we? Looks like we made it. Die Musik in Nord ist auch schön. Ah. The stone circle is in the southern part of the islands. Funnily enough, this is where we first met William. Oh, really? So guys 40? I heard all about it from William, actually. The spot's fairly high up too, so it won't be easy to see from ground level. Should be able to leave Valimar here without him being found. Ian's right, this area is an excellent place to give Valimar. The other side, this feels spectacular. My work allows me to see different places all across Eremonia, but I've never seen anywhere quite like this. Yeah, it's stunning. So this is where Group A got to spend its field study for June, huh, Reem? Anyway, I think we should get moving. We need to start gathering information on where one might be. I say we start by heading to either the settlement to the north or Thunder Gate to the south. Settlement where the Gaius is strong, yeah? Thunder Gate is ready for the armor division is station 2. It's the perfect choice if we want to go somewhere with plenty of people around. They're both a ways on foot, but either one's worth a shot. It's good, let's go. Ja, der Guide directed mich mal Richtung Thunder Gate, dementsprechend machen wir das dann. Und sogar erstmal Truhen sammeln. Oops. Not what I wanted.
私の番だね。のんきそうに飛んでるわね。トンビ。タカかな。
敵発見。俺の番だな。
チャンス。行きます。チャンスです。みんな怪我はない？
Ich wollte gerade
みんな、
lesen.
任せて。
参る。
ええ。
さてと
行くぞ。
行こっか。
Yeah.
私の
100% freeze is like nice.
お疲れ様です。
よし、やったぞ。
あ、宝箱だよ。
So down there, that's klar. Ich weiß auch jetzt nur die Monster mit die jetzt halt erstmal noch nicht gekleidet haben.
皆さん気をつけてくださ
俺の番だな。
い。行こっか。
ええ。さてと
チャンス。任せて。
参る。
行こっか。崩れた。やったね。
Schön. Dieses kleine Tapir-mäßige aussehende Ding.
私の番だね。
Nächstes.
チャンス。
俺の番だな。
Die anscheinend nicht sehr viel aushalten. Ah doch.
私の今です。お疲れ様だね。
こっちで合ってるの？
ここを回り込めば広い場所に出るはずだ。
Ich will jetzt auch nur die hier auf dem Weg sammeln, weil ich glaube, wir werden früher oder später gleich wieder Pferde kriegen. Das macht dann das Rumrennen im Rest der Area ein bisschen angenehmer. Is that a campfire? Yeah. Look over there. You're getting away. This is the end of the road for you, third Armor Division. Curse number lines and they're moving all of units fired and they're getting closer. Das ist ein bisschen zu schnell für mich. You're finished. What the hell? Where did that come from? An ambush? Damn, how long have they been there? Hammer their feet! Our units concentrate your firepower. Yes, sir! The damn one-eyed smartass. We'll let him have this one. We've talked to the watchtower and we need to regroup. Sir! Panzer are restoring. Fortunately, you were able to keep losses to a minimum. The old mortar tanks performed acceptably well. Should we visit them? No, let them leave. You may have the advantage now, but you still have plenty of strength remaining. Launching a full-on assault now would be playing right into their hands. All units, return to center gate. Recover the wounded and prepare for our next battle. Yes, sir. Ich finde schön, wie sie... Wie nennt man das? Die Ketten sich einfach nicht bewegen, wenn Feiern fahren. Ooh, I'm glad that's over. Yeah, but I guess even places as far out as north couldn't avoid becoming a battlefield. The soldiers might be sending the copies of the divine eyes, but those soldiers still did well in repelling them. As one of the strategies, the army deployed to the soldads' mobility and make them easier to handle. The execution was brilliant, to say the least. Every one of the units worked together flawlessly. It's clear as day how both the Lieutenant General and his division gained their stellar reputation. And there are no push-forwards. Their division is known as the strongest, but the 3rd Armored Division could easily give them a run for their mirror. Well, the one positive out of this is that we now know the Lieutenant General is holding out alright. But why do the Nova Alliance choose to retreat in that direction? I mean, it's where the Imperial Army's watchtower is. Maybe something happened here that we don't know about yet. As fastest way to figure that out is to ask the soldiers on the gate. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure they won't mind answering a few questions after last battle. Hopefully, let's get moving. Alright. Then let's zoom on over.
まさかこんな場所まで機甲兵が現れるなんて。
鉄路以外で運んできたとなると
In a Luftschiff.
敵発見。
任せて。崩れた。
ええ。
今です。
俺の番だな。はっ。
僕の番だね。
俺の番だな。
Ready?
私の番。戦闘終了。お疲れ。
あ、宝箱だよ。
Wir rennen so viel. Ist aber in der Ferne nicht mehr merkt man wirklich, wie groß die Area eigentlich ist, wenn man nicht komplett durchrennen muss. Lotus. Skim, RTS, Speed, Move, ja.
あれが全だもん。
あともう少しだね。
So, das heißt, ich kann aber glaube ich jetzt die anderen Boots, die Feather Boots immer noch angeben. Schön. Ah, we're finally here. Ja, wir sind direkt schon Wind dort vorne. Oh, so eine Gate is imposing. And well got it too. I was surprised. I doubt that was the first battle to take place here since the war started. I just hope the Lieutenant General is able to meet with us. Who goes there? Oh, hang on a sec. What a bunch of civilians like you doing in a place like this? You shouldn't look like you're from the settlement. Put your hands in here. Besides, we come in peace. While I may not traveling in military uniform, I'm Captain Claire Reveld of the Railway Military Police. If at all possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Lander. You the Icy Maiden? The rest of us are students at Thors Military Academy. You only just arrived at the Highlands. Thors, you say? Wasn't there a bunch of students from Thors who came here on a field study a few months back? How to mention it, young man, you do look kind of familiar.
彼らの身分は私が保証しよう。
Lieutenant General. Good day, sir. So he's...
トールズ士官学院7組リーン・シュバルツァーだったな。前回の実習にはいなかったが、そちらは 同じクラスの仲間のようだ。
Yep. It's a pleasure to meet you. Good day, General.
この内戦の最中、よくぞ無事にここまでたどり着いた。詳しい話は司令室の方で聞かせてもらうとしよう。
The Watchtower has been overtaken by the Nova Alliance? I'm afraid so. That happened not long after the war began. They've been using it as a base of operations from which to attack Gate. Now we have to fight off their offenses from both sides of the border. Oh, sounds like a bad situation to be in. Oh, it sounds like you have it even tougher than that as over at Guerrilla. The situation here is certainly less than ideal. We've been doing well all we can to hold out, even resorting to using the old model tanks. It's been successful so far, but... See. Sounds like only a matter of time before the gates fall. Celine. She's not overtaken, I'm afraid. But it's a significant development in our favor. I expect the space to fall within the month. You're doing all we can to avoid that, but there's a possibility we must accept sooner or later. If I may ask, how did the Watchtower fall into the enemy hands to begin with? I imagine it would have been all well guarded, considering it was built to keep watch on the Republic. It was. The soldiers there would have been highly vigilant too, thanks to the attack mere months prior. Oh, and none of us could have imagined the card that the Alliance would play to take it from us. I understand you may find this hard to believe, but you have reason to believe the Alliance has temporarily joined hands with the Republic. You're kidding. You formed an alliance with Calvert? But it doesn't... And Borbonia and Calvert are enemies. Absolutely certain? Because you're right, sir. I do find it hard to believe. I am. The soldiers who were stationed at the Watchtower at the time have testified as such. The day it fell, they came on an attack by the Republican airships. And while they were focused on fighting those off, they were attacked by Rebonian ships full of Sardars from the west. They didn't stand a chance. Oh no. There seems to be no room for doubt in that case then. Rebonian and Calvert have been at each other's throats like cats and dogs forever though. I would have thought the Alliance would understand just who they were making it with. Looks like that what we have here is the case of the enemy of my enemies, my friend. But it gets worse. Even since the Watchtower fell, all of our orbital communications have cut out too. That's true for the whole Highlands actually, so we can't even call for reinforcements from the mainland. Let's see. Either true, it doesn't sound like a coincidence. I'm glad to agree. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with the communication equipment itself. Just wish we could get in contact with Gin. Oh? I do recall getting information saying that Grim Reinford was staying here in Nord. He definitely would be the ideal person to discuss technological issues with. Yeah, if anyone could get to the bottom of this, it's him. Of course, if you could just call him and ask, you would need his help to begin with. It really does sound like we should do something to help here. You can concern yourselves with us. It's what's between us and the Alliance. Exactly, lead to fighting terrorists and focus on the task you came here for. You have no intention of relying on the help of your Divine Knight. I'd rather use it to protect yourselves anyway. There's no reason to suffer because of this war. Besides, if you've come all this way, I'm sure Gaius would very much like to see you. Gaius is here? I already saw. I haven't met with him yet myself, but he left a message for me with one of my men. He supposedly returned here roughly a week ago with several other students. He said that he wanted to assess the situation here before taking off to his home settlement to the north. You should be back home by now, which means we know exactly where to find him. The fighting here grows more fierce with every sunrise. Oh, sorry if I'm going after your classmates, but I would ask that you be careful not to get caught up in any of the fighting. The Nomads are preparing to move their settlement farther north to avoid getting drawn into themselves, I believe. Oh, really? So we need to head north quickly. That will be doing, yes. I suggest you use the horses we have here at the gate if you're in a hurry. You can use the same ones you wrote during your field study. That way you'll be already used to handling them. Thank you for your kindness, sir. I appreciate it, sir. Alright, that's it for the settlement. It will only be an hour in Ausbeck. Hey, I've never written a horse before. It doesn't really seem like something I could pick up quickly either. Same. I know how to ride one, so if one of you rides on my back and the other rides a free, we shouldn't have any trouble. Regardless, we should hurry, so we can reach the settlement, the better. Alright. Okay. Okay. Gucken wir uns mal nach Geo um. Erstmal, würde ich sagen. Was hast du? Ja. Tachi, Amber Ward. Nehmen wir einfach mit, obwohl es gerade gar nicht equippen kann. Same für die Spargorod. Und du hast die Crusade schon equipped. Armor brauchen wir erstmal hier noch nicht. Das nicht worthwhile ist, laut Guide. Und ja. Soweit mal das können wir mal noch exchangen. So, Potato Croquette Recipe. Danke. Und hey, Barrel, hier hat sich verschlagen. Oh, so you finally arrived. Barrel, what are you doing here? Excellent question. In the end, all that it is, was, and ever will be is in accordance with the whims of fate itself. Though perhaps our meeting here is thanks to our ability as humans to thrive one another together. I wonder. Can we get the Tamarind version? Oh, I see our favorite non-witch is still wonderfully mysterious. She could have fooled me. I think Barrow's identity and purported ties to the supernatural is our biggest concern right now. I don't really know what you're up to, but just try to be careful, okay? Oh, and let me say the same to you. I'm also curious as to how you all plan on beating the treacherous odds that fate has in store for you very soon. Überhaupt nicht. Überhaupt kein Foreshadowing. So, gar nicht. Chillt Mint noch hier draußen? Yep. I've missed riding a horse across the highlands. How to ride a horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement. Yep. Diesmal nicht, danke.
Say!
Ups, schon nicht Mint zerschneiden, aber danke. Here is already you. Oh, Mint. Oh, didn't expect to find you here. Oh, crazy about to run into each other, huh? You telling me? Any chance you came here with guys? Not really. I actually went back home to Ruhr with a bunch of other folks from the academy. Then before I knew it, it just wasn't Ruhr. It was somewhere else. Then I was here. Weird, huh? Only you could make that happen. After which you were taken into the 3rd Armor's Division's care, I presume. You wouldn't happen to know where any members of Class 7 are, would you? You had guys left for the assignment and with a few other students a while back. But that's all we know so far. Yeah, that's about the size of it. You know as much as I do, Reen. Haven't heard a peep out of him since he headed off. Guess that makes sense. We're just glad you're safe. Take care, okay? It sounds like it's really dangerous around here these days. Okie dokie, oh, don't worry about me. If there's one thing I am, it's lucky. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you guys out too. Lucky indeed.
よし行くかはいや
Whee!
うわー、風になったみたい。馬は久々ですが、なんとかなりそうです。
Ich habe mal nebenbei nochmal in die Notes reingeguckt und ich muss auch nochmal gerade gucken wegen Truhe. Ja, okay, wir können erstmal noch eine Truhe mitnehmen. Gut.
はいやノルドの集落は左手を進んだ方向だな。
ガイウスの故郷だね。
Selbst hier haben sie schon Panzer zerlegt. So sehr schade, dass er, also für die Area ist es halt sehr schade, dass er
良さそうな宝箱ですね。めんどいな。さっさと片付けよう。行こっか。
行くぞ行くぞ
オーバーライ
今だみんな
ズ。行こっか。
マイル
さてと
Lagerbiet rein?
みんな怪我はない？
よし掴んだ
やったね。
Und den Ingenieure.
はいやどうどうよしこの先がガイウスの故郷のはずだ。
ガイウスいるかな。避難を始めていると言っていましたが。
Scheint so, als wären schon weggezogen. Is this where guys' home used to be? Oh, it's really pretty. There doesn't seem to be anyone around now, though. We must have already finished evacuating the area. But why would it leave some of their things behind? It's probably a sign of how much of a hurry they were in to leave. I guess it's just somewhere on the northern side now. That would be the best place in the Highlands to avoid any ongoing conflicts. Okay, then let's get back on our horse and head. Wait. Someone's here. Damn it. Where did they come from? I'm impressed you managed to ambush us. There are many blazes around here. Mr. is coming and decided to lay in wait. By the way they move, I'm guessing they're part of the Jäger Corps. Am I right? Certainly are. We are known as Nidogger. Who are you? You don't look like you're of the Imperial Army. Careful what you say. If you don't like your answer, you're gonna be coming with us. Whatever to know the Alliance. There goes a pretty high renegade corps. I never fought it myself, but I have a reputation for being reliable and efficient with the rook. I've seen them in intelligence divisions pilots as well, they're not to be taken lightly. Well, you know us, do you? If you sense us coming, then you know our name. Maybe you're tougher than you look. Wait fast to hold back then. Orders for just anyone who seems suspicious, and you're definitely dead. Don't expect any mercy from us. Ready for a fight, guys? Of course, let's break through their encirclement and repel their attacks. Right. Yeah!
うわ後ろを取られた。
Focus here, guys, idiot? Oh, yeah, okay. Ja, ne. News wegpumpt, dann pumpen wir nicht auf. Sword, Sword, Gun.
Ja.
ええ。はあ。砕け散れ。チャンスです。続けていくよ。やっ。
くらえ。
甘いよ。崩れた。任せて。ほいっと。
参る。
Na, dann schon den Leo nicht zu canceln. Und einmal Breath.
はあ。
私の番だね。排除する。チャンス。
バカな。おのれ。
参る。
私の番ですね。アーク駆動。
やっ。
ありがとう。ありがとうございます。
や。
Ja, easy.
おのれ。
戦闘終了。お疲れ様です。V だね。
Not bad. I got rumors about how strong you guys are, right? True. So, the biggest victory is ours this time. You know what's good for you, you give up and surrender. Now. Aren't you cocky? Let's see how much longer the confidence lasts after this. Huh. Is he calling something? Natürlich. Train Beasts. Können wir trotzdem mal auseinandernehmen. What the? Monsters? The military monster slaying away this whole time. Yeah, play your trump card until the very end. That's how better it should always be for it. You better allow us to understand what you do and how well you do it. Now it's time to finish you off. This looks bad. Think we're in trouble now. Should have expected professionals like these would have a trick up the sleeves. Yeah, there's gotta be some way out of this. Well, whatever. What's that? A bird?
Nordの民か。大丈夫かみんな。
ガイス。
来てくれたんだ。
グッドタイミングだね。
間に合ったようだな。待たせてすまない。俺も共に戦うぞ。
助立ちか。
Gib mir bitte deine Evasion Master Quartz, danke.
騎馬戦術とは味なまねを。だがそちらがその気なら。こちらなぜ招待？ 了解。現時点をもって終了する。定期巡回を終了。監視塔方面に撤収するぞ。やあ。
That makes sense.
言ったみたいだね。
なんとか切り抜けられた。
合理的かつ的確な動き。高ランクの傭兵らしいですね。しかし彼ら通信機を使っていましたね。
ええ、中将たちの話だと高原一帯で動力通信が使えなくなっているということでしたが、
みんな無事のようだな。
ああ、おかげさまで。ありがとうガイウス、助けに来てくれて。
いや、間に合って本当によかった。そうか、本当にリーンなんだな。こうして会える日を何度願ったかわからない。よく無事でいてくれた。
ガイウスこそ無事でいてくれてよかった。あんな不甲斐ない俺を守ってくれて、信じてくれて本当に感謝している。
あの時も言っただろう。リーンやみんなのおかげで帝国は俺の第二の故郷になった。故郷を守るためならどんな苦難も厭わない。風と女神の導きのもとに俺はそうあり続けるだろう。今までも、そしてこれからも。
ガイス、ありがとう。
一安心だね。
他のみんなもよく無事でいてくれた。まさか俺の故郷まで来てくれるとは思わなかったぞ。
こっちの方にガイウスたちがいるって分かってたから。初めて来たけどすごく綺麗で素敵な場所だね。
Auch schon fast Wölfe einfach hier zu bleiben, oder?
なんかホッとする風景かも。
ありがとう。
ですがそのノルドの地も戦火に巻き込まれつつある。
ええ、さすがに放っておくわけにはいきません。
とにかく積もる話は道すがらしよう。ここから北西ラクリマ湖畔まで案内する。
ラクリマ湖畔、グエンさんの小屋があった。
ああ、一族みんなその付近に避難していてな。そしてアリサとミリアムも身を寄せている。
あ、
Well, that was easy.
そっか、他の二人ってアリサとミリアムだったんだ。
そうでしたか。無事でいてくれたんですね。
Ja, deswegen war ich so, ja, ist gut, dass wir Claire mitnehmen, weil Medium Claire, come on.
ガイウス、二人を避難させてくれたんだな。
いや、むしろ俺の方が二人に助けられたくらいだ。さあ、みんな馬に乗ってくれ。一番早いルートで湖畔まで案内しよう。
Ich finde es lustig, wie der Guide so irgendwie die übelsten Plan gibt für den Negerfight und fand einfach irgendwie easy. Aber gut, ich kenne halt die Combat Mechanics wieder recht gut von dem Game. Wir sagen von der ganzen Serie allgemein. Und ich weiß, was wie broken ist. Oh, sure, it's pretty here. Seems kind of busy though. I'm guessing it's because all of the nomads here. Was everyone able to make it here safely? Fortunately, yes. Maybe some medium should be somewhere around here too. Brrr. Bro. Bro. Oh. That looks like some of the loggers have come to greet us. I'm back, lady. Hey, welcome back. It's back? Wait, isn't it a boy with him, Reen? It is. Reen's here. Oh, showers with you guys. I'm glad to see everyone's doing so well. Can't help but worry, you know. Yep, they are fine. Well, now that we're here, I should let Dad know what's going on. After celebrating the reunion with Gaia's siblings, both sides all smiles. Gaia headed to the lakeside yurt to meet up with his parents. Greetings, everyone. For those of us who haven't met before, I'm Lacan, Gaia's father, and I'm his mother, Fatma. It's a pleasure to meet more of his friends. Same? You're his mom? Look so young, I thought you were his sister. I'll be taking this as a compliment. It's a relief to see you all safe and sound. We were all very worried about you. So were we, especially with the possibility of you all getting swept up in one of the battles here. We're actually surprised they weren't. We received word from Center Gate shortly before everything kicked off, which gave us enough time to relocate, fortunately. He also arrived in Nord around the time too, so we were able to assist in moving the settlement here. I heard about sums up what we have done ever since leaving Force. Surprisingly lucky timing, I'd say. My main worry now, though, is what will happen if those battles keep up. Indeed, it's entirely possible that even this region could become a war zone soon enough. Personally, I'm more concerned about the Eagles stationed around in the islands. Things aren't going to get easier for us anytime soon as long as this war continues. Well, as true as that may be, we'd like for you all to focus on your main objective for now. You guys are the only one you came to find, I see. Oh, they mentioned it. I haven't seen Rosa and William around. Do you know where they are? I know this Grun isn't here either. Is he with them? They made their way to the northeastern region of the Highlands not that long ago. Grun mentioned you wanted to look into something there. I believe he is hoping to find out what caused all the open communications here in Nord to cut out. Huh. Oh, we heard about that. It doesn't seem like the Eagles equipment is affected any. Strange enough, yes. I'll bet that the Nova Alliance is involved somehow too. Regardless, I'm sure they'll be back soon enough. Would you like to wait here for them? Thank you, but we'll have a follow after them. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to use our help since we're there. If nothing to lose by checking. Sorry for taking so soon, but I don't think we'll be too long. Oh, not at all. You don't have any trouble reaching the northeastern region of the islands if you have guys with you. Good luck, and may the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Thanks. Off we go then. What about settlement facilities? Yep, we know. Horses? Yep, we know. Ich bin überlegen, ob ich eigentlich bei ihr einfach auf Crit bleibe. Das macht schon fast mehr Sinn, bei ihr auf Crit zu bleiben. Ja, komm. Du bleibst auf Crit und du bleibst verärgert, dass wir einfach einen zweiten Dodge-Tank haben. Ich glaube, ich krieg gute genug Sachen, um halt einfach 2 Dodge-Tanks zu bauen, ohne Probleme. Die Sache ist, will ich dich als Dodge-Tank nehmen oder will ich Reen als Dodge-Tank nehmen? Ich glaube, ich will Reen als Dodge-Tank nehmen. Ja. Dementsprechend gebe ich dir dafür dann Gremlin in der Zwischenzeit. Und reinnehmen möchte ich das nicht. Also danke. Oder können wir das sowieso machen. Und so. So. Und da. Das heißt, ich brauche jetzt nur mehr Equip, was ihm halt mehr Evasion gibt. Das kriegen wir schon hin. So, Legla Grima. Die helle Song ist hier. Give me the recipe. Milk tea, thank you very much. Doctor's House. Das ist da unten. We have to check. Also wir haben to check the second. Chapter 3. So schön. Und dann shoppen wir. Ja, hier gibt es auf jeden Fall besseren Stuff. Ich glaube, K2 hat man schon gelesen. Den Reprint haben wir schon. So, Windwest. Cloudshoes sind die wir schon gekriegt haben. Cloud Rope. So, ich mache Nummer 2 von denen, das reicht. Da müssen wir schon mal das Elder Home, weil das hat uns zur Open Station. Da. Performance Slots. Okay, es sind noch ein paar Einzelslots, die ihr frei haben müsst, dementsprechend. Und das mal darum. Also sieht halt slottechnisch auch noch nicht so, also servertechnisch nicht so gut aus. Crit. Bei uns das machen wir auf jeden Fall. Oh, Ixion kriegt 20% Crit? Jesus. Ja, what? Einfach weil es halt 20% ist. Go for it. Wobei vieles halt nice, weil wir eh für ein Crit-Build gehen. Also dementsprechend machen wir es da und beim Rest ist halt okay, aber... Jesus! Irgendwas noch, was das Evasion Boost? Boosted. Penalties Cape. Und kriegt man eine bessere Drop Rate. Actually, might not be that bad. Klar, verliert jetzt halt Stats dadurch, aber... Naja. Ja. Jetzt gibt mir gerade noch so viel Weight. Einfach nur sehr viel natürliche Weight. Kein verbessertes Weiter, das verbessertes Shiny. Achso, ich hab gar nichts traden. Kann gar nichts traden. Ja, das ist okay. Dann ist okay. Weil einfach so viel Base Evasion ist halt schon so nice. Das war ein Rap, habe ich zufällig gerade noch nicht, ne? Hopp. Set. Was wir aber auch noch machen können, ist fischen. Fischen. Wir sollten noch hier relativ den gleichen Fishing-Spot haben. Ist der gemoved? Ich glaube, wir müssen noch hier sein.
お、いいポイントみたいだな。それ。よし、ゲットだ。
Ist hier schon God Angler? Jesus.
それ。
Das geht sehr schnell.
Hä, いいのがかかったな。それ。 まずまずだな。
Ich kann mal so überlegen. Naja, doch. Einmal soll ich gerade noch checken, genau. Also stimmt, Breeze hat keine Evasion gegeben. The north side of the highlands is a lot more chilly than the south side. To the east of here, right? Yeah, alright, we need to follow the path past the statue. The statue is massive, I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it. I don't know how many acre tall it is. It's big even from here. Heard rumors about it, but nothing compares to seeing it in person. Trust me, it is more overwhelming from up close. It really should serve as a good landmark to guide us. Here then. I know the way if you feel lost. Ready to go?
Hiya!
Ich werde auch wieder nicht gleich alle Chests mitnehmen.
敵集団補足。
俺の番だな。
Reasons.
2の肩。
行こっか。私の番ですね。
さてと、みんな怪我はない？チャンスだ。
行こっか。崩れた。
マイル。チャンスだ。
ええ。さて、
行くぞ。戦闘終了。先に進もう。
あ、宝箱だよ。チャンスだね。
行こっか。崩れた。
行くぞ。
Was war noch bei der einen übrig? Danke.
行きます。
うん。みんな怪我はない？うん、つかめた。
はいや
ー。ちょっと大きすぎない？
100アージュくらいありそう。
さすがに驚くか。
チャンスだね。
行こっか。崩れた。
行くぞ。チャンスだ。これで終わりだ。
やったね。
Die wurde ein bisschen zu schnell gekillt.
めんどいな。私の番。崩れた。
マイチャンスだ。
私の番ですね。
チャンス。
お疲れ様です。
よし、掴んだ。はいや
Oh.
はいやどう
Der Fall ist neu. Deswegen war ich gerade so ein bisschen verwundert, warum ist eine Abzweigung? Wo genau ist das Fishing Spot?
うん、ここなら釣れそうだな。
Mehr Fishing!
それ。まずまずだな。それ。やった、大物だ。それ。
Dun, 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 dun.
まずまずだな。
Where's he? Irgendwann mal nach Hause. Das
俺の番だな。
任せて。せい。
Oder? Ja, genau.
よし、行くか。
Da war's. Später hat man direkt ein extra Submenü dafür, deswegen war ich gerade so ein bisschen verwirrt. Das Submenü haben sie in kurz die 2 noch nicht eingefügt gehabt.
おや、宝箱があるな。
はいや
高原の北東部はそちらの
前
先だな。
回の実習では俺も行かなかったな。
Ich finde es so, dass wir knapp eigentlich noch viel so gerade so über Riens Schulter gucken kann. Yeah, from here now, that's all new territory for me. What does it extend, guys? So actually take you all the way to the Cavalry Republic. We go steering a straight ahead. You can see the watchtower to the south as well. Oh, there could be a problem for us now that it's under the Noble Alliance's control. We have to be careful that none of the Pretoria ships notices us. True. Just need to find Alisa and Medium. Because of the region's orbital communication issues, maybe somewhere here too. But the cliffs are steep and the wind strong, so keep steady. Gotcha. Ich habe gerade actually noch keine... Ah, okay.
Hiya! さあ
行こっか。チャンス。
行くぞ。チャンスだ。
ええ。今です。
さてと。
俺の番だ。
険度低下。やれやれだね。敵出現。私の番だね。チャンス。
行くぞ。
Let's go.
戦闘終了。先に行こっか。
はいや
めんどいの私の番だね。崩れた。
行くぞ。
Look at him,
チャンスだ。
all of a sudden.
私の番ですね。
さてと、
行こっか。危険度低下。やれやれだね。V だね。
おや、宝箱があるな。
はいや
リン、あれ。
Ooh, unencrypted. High speed uncertain. It's huge. I haven't seen anything like it.
急行車の地下にも現れた。下がっていて、おじい様。ここは私たちが。こんなのちょちょいのちょいだよ。母ちゃん、いっけ
Bonk. Ich scheine aber so beeindruckt davon.
嘘、今ので倒れない？その辺の魔獣とはまるで桁違いの強さだわ。この
Run away now! Forget about me, just run!
アルサ、メリアム。
アリサ、ミリアム。
大丈夫かみんな。
助立ち参上。
Guys, and you?
どうしているのさ。おまけにクレアまで。
Double score! Yes!
話は後です。まずは目標を撃破しましょう。気をつけなさい。こいつは厳重。そこらの相手とはわけが違うわ。
Fighting jetzt wird es auch endlich mal scripted bezeichnet. Und ich finde es interessant, dass der Linie auch dieselbe Bezeichnung hat wie die Crossbow-Leute.
合点承知。行きましょう。強そうだね。でも面白そう。
Jetzt kommt direkt wieder Astro Reflect rein.
私の番だね。
行くぞ。
チャンス。
Ist schön, dass ihr da seid. Obwohl, die Spalte für den 7. Platz drin. Sie ist halt ein extrem guter Buffer, das ist halt das Ding.
バトンタッチ。任せてください。さあ、一気に攻めましょう。
了解です。
ラジャ。
参る。さあ、一気に行くぞ。
ラジャ。 私の番だね。せーの。やあ、とどめ。チャンス。
隙あり。
Wir kriegen das ist ein Fortuna, sehr schön.
隙あり。
私の番ね。
Zweiten
行く
Fortuna.
わよ。
行くぞ。さあ
Wait.
一気に行くぞ。
パピーさん。行こっか。行くよ。オーバーライズ。行くよ。
Silver Dance Time.
シルフィードダンス。一丁上がり。
Wow. Okay.
俺の番だな。
Easy.
青き炎よ、我が剣に集う。
Ja, die Party ist geil zum Buffen. Ich glaube, das ist mal meine Main Party für die nächste Zeit.
Ja, ったね。完全勝利。
ああ、さすがはフィーだな。
Das war ein sehr swift Kill, ey.
つかめた。
まだまだこれからだ。
やったか。
ああ、どうやら倒せたようだ。
とんでもない相手だったね。旧校舎で戦った時もものすごく手強かったけど。
厳重だったっけ。本来この次元に現れるはずのない存在よ。帝国とその周辺で起きている何らかの乱れや歪み、それらがこの地に影響を及ぼしてあれを権限させたのかもしれない。
乱れや歪み。
帝国の内戦と連動して何かが起き始めている。
Ooh, boy, you don't even know. ミリアムちゃん、 Ja, es war eine sehr gute Entscheidung, Claire mitzunehmen statt Thor.
無事でいてくれてよかったです。本当に。クレアの方こそ、その服も結構似合ってるね。そうですか。
あ、
Oh.
本当にあなたなのね。まさかこんな場所で会えるなんて。
アリサ、その元気だったか。なんとかグエンさんと合流できたみたいだが。
じゃなくて元気だったかなんてこっちのセリフでしょ。あれから一体どうして、どうやってノルドの地に。セリーヌはともかくフィーたちまでいるなんて。
ちょっと事情があってさ、後で詳しく話すけど、本当にいろいろなことがあったんだ。すまない、心配をかけたな。
ううん、それも私のセリフよ。あの時はごめんなさい。
え？
私たち分かっていたの。あんな風に別れてあなたがどれだけ苦しむか、どれだけ深く後悔して自分を責めるだろうかって
あ
分かっていたのに、ああするしかなかったの。あれが私たちの帝国の未来にとって最善の選択だって思えたから、そうやって全てをあなたに押し付けて、だから本当にごめんなさい。
あ、アリサ。
Irgendwie sehr adorable.
謝る必要なんてないさ。みんなのおかげで俺は生き延びることができた。みんなも無事でいてくれて、こうしてまた会うことができた。だからありがとう。今俺が言えるのはそれだけだ。
リン夢みたい。こうしてまた会えて、これであの時の約束を果たすことも。
あの時？
また会えたら伝えさせて。あなたに私の本当の気持ちを。
Das kommt durch meinen ersten Playthrough. Ja, wir haben diese Szene nicht in Code C1 gesehen. Ja, das kommt aufgrund von meinem ersten Playthrough, wie da halt das Bonding dann am Ende abgelaufen ist. Und ich glaube, eigentlich hatte ich das Bonding am Ende eigentlich mit Tova gehabt. Also den Tanzpartner, aber von der Gruppe war das Bonding mit Alisa am höchsten. Deswegen habe ich Alisa gekriegt. Und deswegen haben wir theoretisch gerade für den zweiten Playthrough 2 Romance Options. Ups.
Oh.
Also nicht wundern, das kommt durch das Carryover von dem ersten Playthrough, was immer noch mitgenommen wird. Also die Flags dafür sind immer noch da. Aufgrund dadurch, dass es New Game Plus und alles war.
今はまだ心の準備がじゃなくて、私もありがとう。お帰りなさい。
Ist auch gut so, weil eigentlich ist sowieso auch Alisa an sich so der indirekte, also der unbestätigte Canon-Chip. So wie es auch eigentlich schon fast mit Ellie und Leute ist. Es ist sehr klar, dass das Game die 2 shippt. Das ist sehr klar. Und das ist halt hier auch dann mit Trine und Alisa.
あ、ただいま。
やれやれね。
Always good to see young people living up their youth. I've so well got no problem with this showing a passionate embrace I like in front of your old grandmother. But I don't mind, of course.
これはつい感極まってというか、とにかくそういうのじゃありませんから。
Sounding mighty suspicious to me.
それじゃあ僕の番だね。
Typical Million.
よく来たね、リン。クレアが一緒だったのはさすがに予想外だったけど。 いろいろありまして。
ミリアムこそよくアリサとガイウスと一緒にいてくれたな。てっきり情報局の方に戻ってると思ったけど。
今さら何言ってんのさ。僕だってみんなの7組の仲間だもん。リーンも同じだったからここまで来てくれたんじゃない？
そうだな、その通りだ。みんなで力を合わせて残りの仲間たちも探し出そう。ミリアム、また力を貸してくれ。
もちろん。とりあえず一安心。
Also by the way, wir werden diesen Chip mit Vieh aber für die ganzen 4 Games durchziehen. Durch meinen ersten Playthroughs und dadurch immer mehr Charaktere reinkommt und immer mehr Chip-Option dazukommt, hatte ich das bei meinem ersten Playthrough relativ oft geswitcht am Ende. Auch einfach nur dann von der Möglichkeit, von denen ich auch den Chip konnte, weil ich halt auch einfach manche Charaktere mehr genutzt habe als andere, weil ich es halt einfach cooler fand. Deswegen ist es bei mir in meinem ersten Playthrough so ein bisschen ein größeres Hin und Her gewesen. Ich werde hier es wenigstens konsistent halten für Vieh, für den Playthrough hier. Ja.
ああ、無事に再会できてこんなに嬉しいことはない。
Man hat später in Final kurz die 4 so viele Ship-Options.
よかったですね、皆さん。
And I went over my congratulations too. I'm sure you must have a lot of catching up to do, but I think you should return to the lake for now. I'll take a look on at how things are in the watchtower.
監視と
貴族連合が奪った高原南部にある。
以前大破した後立て直したみたいですが、まさか動力通信の不調と関係が？
ええ、そのまさかよ。厄介な仕掛けがあるみたいなんだよね。
An orbital wave jammer. That's right, there's one set up at the very top of the watchtower. A pretty big one too. I had no idea. Can't pretend to be an expert on orbit technology, but the jammer is the reason everyone's been unable to use orbit communications, right? It's a safe assumption. It's likely designed to intermittently release orbital waves of its own to disrupt communications. I think the intelligence division has something like that, actually. The MP does as well, and we do use them from time to time in our operations, but I can say with confidence that I've never seen one powerful enough to cover an area as vast as the Highlands. Equally impressive is the fact that it's designed to allow for certain devices to operate as normal. An Alliance can communicate the same as always, but no one else can. And our communications are a key part of modern warfare too. If the Alliance is the only one who can use them, they're at a huge advantage. Further Edition is doing the best to even the odds however they can, but it's getting more and more difficult to hold their ground. As long as the device remains active, I can't see the situation improving for them either. I'm trying to see if we can find a way to turn things around, but so far no such luck. I'm sure an army would be able to bust it up, no trouble if we get close enough to it. But with the way they're watching the skies, it's not like we could just fly up to it and go to town or anything. For whatever reason, the situation on the islands at present is perilous. We managed to escape harm so far, we're fleeing here, but there's no guarantee that will always be the case. Personally, I think it's time that we start preparing to leave the highlands behind and move elsewhere. Do you have to come to that? Well, I'm happy to prepare. We're going to wait until after that for me to come with you. But, you sure, guys? I think that's all you can do. Just start preparing to evacuate at once then. You need to decide what to do about Cheryl too, since her father's likely staying behind at Cellar Gate. Please hold on a moment. This war was started by the Empire, and the responsibility for dragging Nord people into this Erebonians alone. Why should they have to abandon your homeland because of something you have nothing to do with? That can't be right. Well, I agree, but... Pays me to leave as well, but I don't see what other choices we have. It's all the dangers we face if we stay. Jägers hiding near our settlement, bloody battles coming up every day. The most important thing is keeping our family safe. We have to lose our home to do that, so be it. Are you okay with that? Last time we were here, you told us how you loved everything about this land. I've never seen someone speak as fondly of their home as you did then. Ask me one more time. Are you okay with just leaving that home behind? Regan, please. We haven't exhausted our options yet. There's still a way to make it so that you can stay here and keep everyone safe. So why not give that a shot, or we give up completely? Couldn't mean stopping the gem ourselves. Like, do it without letting me say? Exactly. The Alliance is focusing all its energy into fighting the 3rd Armor Division, so if a third party like us shows up out of nowhere, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to catch them off guard and disable it. It's not impossible. It doesn't sound easy. Sure you want to go through with that? Whether you intend it or not, you will be fighting against the Noble Alliance. Naturally, we're cooperating directly with the Imperial Army, but what the Alliance is doing is serving more than just the military, they're stopping combinations with Center Gate. And they're taking advantage of that by using Jägers to control the Highlands. Can't stand back and allow the people of Nord to be friendly like that. Yeah, I agree. The people have done so much for us. Yep, it's only fair that we help them out, right? Yup. Ready to give it all we've got? If you've made up your minds, then that's all I have to say. Thank you, all of you. Count me in. You guys say that you want to protect this land as if it were your own means more than words could ever say. That's good to hear. I grumble about how you can't tell but poking us into trouble every single time you find it. But I've just accepted that's what you do at this point. Selina hat resigniert. Yay! To be young again. Indeed. Yeah, we'll fight up. Reminds me just how important it is to fight to protect the things that matter most to you. You've collected the Lieutenant General to us. We leave this matter entirely in your capable hands. May the wind and the goddess guide your path. Thank you, we won't let you down. Sehr schön. And then we should get started immediately. We can't act without finding a way into the watchtower after all. Yep. We can't exactly barge our way in through the front door, considering who we're up against. Yep, if those that are on guard, I doubt we even make it that far. We're gonna need to find a way to get into the place without them noticing us. Are there any routes that would get us there without passing them? Oh, wait, I know. Do you think of something? Yep, one of the areas we investigated during our field studies. Remember the area where those orbital mortars that attack the watchtower is set up? Oh. That's right. You can't see that area from the watchtower. I hope the Alliance is aware of what happened then either, so it wouldn't be on their radar. It's a perfect spot to sneak in. And it's a good call. Really? Yep. Totally possible. Sounds like our best choice. Should travel there on horseback as soon as you're prepared. Oh, and maybe we should drop by and talk to the elder before we leave. We might have something else he could use our help with. Life seems to be tough for everyone here these days. Okie dokie. All been really nice, so we should return the favor. Fair enough. We can drop by there before leaving though. Appreciate it. Yep. Was hier ist der Watchtower. Wir können jetzt theoretisch hier in den Highlands Sidequesten. Und wir haben jetzt also unsere volle Party. Für den Part. Du kriegst einfach nochmal einen Holy Breath rein. Damit du für mich healen kannst. Du kommst mit Aegis. Du kriegst Taurus instead zum Leveln. Macht gerade mehr Sinn. Und dann basteln wir gleich mal noch Alisa. Ich wollte jetzt ein bisschen Setup erstmal ein bisschen machen, so gut wie wir können. Und dann wird auch den Stream bald beenden. Wir werden uns um Sidequest beim nächsten Mal kümmern. Um Sidequesten. So, Slots. Hier kriegt das mal Priority. Ansonsten, wir haben gerade echt noch nicht sehr viel Sicherheit, leider. Von mir aus. Items. Wie sieht eigentlich schon Equipment aus? Ich muss jetzt immer noch Cloud Stuff geben. Okay. So, Angel. Ich glaube, ich gebe dir jetzt erstmal Wing. Wing bringt mir gerade mehr. Ich spiele halt nicht damit, dass halt meine Charaktere halt fallen. Macht nicht sehr viel Sinn, darauf zu spielen. Und da sind wir ein bisschen gerade supported. Deswegen glaube ich bei ihr einfach nicht sehr sinnvoll. Kriegt dann noch Breath and Courier. Perfekt. CP, also Invigorate definitiv. Ceramic Ring. Yes. Ansonsten... Recruiter haben wir jetzt erstmal noch nicht, aber das Frauen denke ich mal auch nicht groß. Du kriegst auf jeden Fall du kriegst auf jeden Fall ein besseres EP-Cut. Du kriegst noch, was kriegst du denn noch? Passion wäre not bad. Du kriegst halt einfach einen guten Spell. Victoria Fame hat einen geringen Reach, aber macht am meisten Damage. Komm. Du kriegst auf jeden Fall wieder ein Fortuna. Besseres Fortuna. Das ist mal normales Fortuna. Ich glaube, ich würde dir gerne noch irgendwie so Casts geben. Vielleicht gibt es es nicht mehr? Doch, ich glaube, ich hab's nur... Ja, ich hab's nur gerade auf jemand drauf. Okay. Fair enough. Dann gebe ich dir... Komm. Ich habe auch hier noch keine Bell. Oh. Ich war echt nicht gut in Quad sammeln. Im ersten Playthrough. Weil mir so viele Sachen fehlen. Und dann Solarian. Und Video, EP. Wie gesagt, dann belassen wir das halt hier für heute. Nord wird beim nächsten Mal erkundet und hoffentlich gerettet. Ansonsten sage ich mal, wie immer, noch nicht wie immer, in letzter Zeit sage ich es gar nicht mehr so oft, aber ich sag's mal wieder. Ich hoffe, es hat euch das gefallen. Lasst gerne Feedback und Support da. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin, ciao. Bye bye.